Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video from this year's Goodwood Festival of Speed. Now this year for me already has been absolutely incredible, and you might notice that I have an Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio behind me. That is right, because I am hugely lucky enough to be able to be taking that up the Goodwood hill climb. Now if you watch my video with... If I start up? I know my girlfriend will like that. Chloe, that one is for you. But yeah, if you guys watch my Urus hill climb drive, then that was actually filmed a couple of hours ago. So I'm doing 2 hill climb rides, drives in the same day. So it's pretty mental. Now this is my car here, the red one. So yeah, without further ado, I guess we'll spin this around, show you around the car, and then for the second time today for me, head up the hill climb. So then, the Giulia Quadrifoglio, what is there to know about this car? So up front we have a twin turbocharged V6, heavily derived from Ferrari, of course, fellow Italian car manufacturer. It's almost half a V12, so that's very cool. Now this thing definitely sounds amazing. Not your typical Ferrari sound, completely like different kind of grunt, which we'll be experiencing very shortly. Now, as for some more power stats, now this thing puts out a total power output of 502 brake horsepower. I mean, it's just over the 500 for like a family kind of saloon kind of thing, which is just absolutely bonkers. You've got 600 Newton meters of torque, top speed of 191 miles an hour. I'm sure that with just a touch of tuning, it would make that 200. This one finished in what they call Alfa Rosso, which is basically red alpha, which is what this is. Very Italian car naming, or colour naming should I say. This car finished with the gunmetal grey alloys. This is very Alfa Romeo kind of styling, shall we say, with the carbon ceramics front and back behind them. Now we can't deny that this thing is a stunning looking car. It's a Giulia on steroids, and actually if I pop around here and have a little peek inside, we can show you a little bit more in here. Gonna get used to this seat very shortly, but have a look in here. Now one thing which I noticed straight away when getting in here is this stitching. We've got white and green stitching, which is stunning. Little carbon fibre accents. We've got leather and Alcantara seats, which look very, very buckety. So look at that, yeah, they look proper, don't they? Now you've got these massive metal shift paddles, which make a very satisfying click. Which are very satisfying. So they're not attached to wheels, so you always know where they are, which is awesome. We've got carbon fibre centre console. We've got your drive modes here, obviously your gear selector, and all your bits and bobs in there as well. Stunning place to be. You've got those kind of little hints of premium materials like carbon fibre. Got a bit of Alcantara here and there, and we've got some analog dials as well, which is quite rare to see nowadays, which is nice. Revs up at 6,500 RPM. I love the placement of the start-stop button as well. It's almost kind of like an R8 kind of positioning, which is very, very good. Anyway, I better get all my cameras set up and get very comfy in this seat right here, because we're about to take on the hill climb for the second time today. So let's do that and head on down to the start line. So then, here we go, heading out onto the track to go down to the start line. Our first impression of this, I love the sound that the pedals make there. Very nice. Now we're following the Track Hawk, which is an absolute brute of a thing. You might have heard that then. So here we are then, approaching the start line. We've got the Track Hawk ahead. He's probably going to absolutely floor it in a moment. Still so surreal to be here. Off he goes. Righty-ho then, up to the start line. Adrenaline is pumping as we wait. Oh, it really kicks in. inside just as we touch 100 mile an hour. This thing is quick. Wowzers. Oh, now like I was saying earlier on in the video, that is my second time up the Goodwood hill climb today alone. You guys would have already seen the video of the Lamborghini Urus, but completely different cars to be experiencing. But wow, here we are then at the top of the hill. We've got all the other cars, a bit of everything really. The 992 Lusso, AMG 4-door. What an experience. What an experience. There we go. Pulling up behind the new McLaren GT, which I haven't actually seen up close yet, so that's rather interesting. Lovely, sorted. Well, that was unreal. Wow, what a car, and what a lineup as well. Actually, let's have a little look at this McLaren GT, because I haven't really, well, I haven't actually shown you guys, I haven't seen it myself yet. Drastically different design to what McLaren are used to with the 600 LT, for example. Look at all the carbon on the back there. We might be able to catch all the heat haze on the floor as well. Really interesting colour. Well, hopefully in a different video I'll probably get to grips with it, but this thing, what a car. Absolutely incredible thing to drive. Absolutely blown away. There's the Urus, which you guys may remember and recognise from the video which went up not too long ago. LFA over there, Hurricane Evo, Spider, CLK Black Series, that thing has been burning rubber all day. 720S Spider in a lovely kind of sky blue colour, with a gorgeous interior as well. But this thing, this video is all about this, and I am in love with this. The Giulia Quadrifoglio. What an experience. Love this thing. Back down the hill climb we go. Now, having been sat there waiting, kind of looking at the back of the McLaren GT, it kind of dawned on me that it's pretty drastically different than anything that McLaren have done. So obviously it's the first time that I've seen the car, first time that you guys have seen it on the channel as well. Yeah, interesting colour on it as well. I wouldn't necessarily spec mine like that, but yeah, it kind of looks a bit different, doesn't it? Very torquey, this car. I think it's 600 Newton meters of torque, so you can definitely feel it. Back down past the finish line again, on the way down. Now actually, when you're kind of coming down this way, you realise just how steep it is. I mean, look at down there as well. Way up high. Off the hill climb back into the paddocks. Absolutely surreal experience, and to have done it twice in one day in two completely different cars is just absurd. And this is the Thursday of the event. This is the first day, which is crazy. But anyway, I think that's going to wrap today's video up here. So we park this thing up and call it a day. I think this is the last run of the day actually. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.